Hey everybody. Welcome to our first virtual class-ish. Okay, so remember that by midnight tonight, your thesis statements are due. If you're having a hard time with your thesis statement, it's okay. It's not supposed to be perfect. Obviously, if it's going to be perfect, then I'll love you anyway. If it's not, I'll still love you. But this is my job is to help you with this, okay? Not so much the virtual part because I'm still trying to figure all this crap out. So the other thing you guys had to do for homework for today was your reading of Rowlandson's narrative. I do believe, because ever since all of this crap, my brain has turned to complete mush. You were to read up to the 18th remove, I believe, and then by Wednesday of this week, you'll have completed the narrative. Yay! Who's super excited? Sorry, I was just lots of crap happening. Anyway, okay, so Rowlandson. We love her. I know we all do. Yes. Excellent. So here's what happens, okay? So the last we remember talking about, or that I can actually remember discussing, was how the Indians said that they were going to kill her son, or that they had killed her son and roasted him and ate him. And she was like, yeah, but I think you're lying. So after that, they do some more traveling because why the heck not? They travel over a river. The Indians laugh at her because, she's upset. She can't carry everything. She's crying. And now this is the first time throughout her captivity that she really allows herself to cry in front of the Indians. And she does make a point to mention prior to about the 14th or 15th removal that she would not allow herself to cry in front of them. She did not want them to see her weakness or that, they were having this type of effect on her. She also mentions about how they're now eating, horse's feet, and that she gobbles hers up, but there's a kid that can barely chew because it's too tough, it's too sinewy. And so that kid is just sucking on it. So it's kind of disgusting, but you're welcome. Let's see. The 17th remove, she's doing okay. She says that her spirit, like her faith, is failing her a little bit because she's a little depressed. However, now we're starting to get to the point where she is about to be not released, but ransomed back to her husband. Now, keep in mind, the entire time that she is gone, her husband is trying to collect money from friends and family and villagers so that he can buy her back. So that's not something that we're made aware of until the very end, only because obviously Mary had no idea while this was all going on that that's what he was doing. She was just away, or he was away rather. Okay, so we took our packs, we went along, it was wearisome. She saw somebody stripped naked and he was lying dead, but didn't know who it was. So she quotes the Bible yet again, because that's what she does. And she says, she quotes Job 6:7, the things that my soul refused to touch are as my sorrowful meat. Thus the Lord made the pleasant refreshing. Okay, so things that she typically would not eat as an English person, she suddenly found to be very savory and delicious, and maybe not delicious, that might be a strong word. But she found that she didn't actually hate everything about what she was eating. And it's, survival of the fittest. It's adaptation to your surroundings. You have no choice but to, if you want to live, you're going to eat what they have. If you don't, then, you can just starve yourself. So is this God or is this Mary? Because I know we discussed last class, how does her faith hinder her? Is she relying too heavily on God to see her through this? Or, is it really God's work helping her through? Because all she's simply doing is reading verses in the Bible. She's not, yes, she believes it wholeheartedly, but she's simply, reading the words off a page. It's not him coming to speak to her or a vision of him speaking to her. So how does it help her and how does it hinder her? Okay, so then the 19th and 20th removes, they're going to be a little longer, but they're the last ones. I'm going to be putting together the online quiz for her narrative later today. Also, Miss Asha told me that she had trouble accessing the video on Blackboard. So I have created a YouTube channel. I can't even believe myself. That I am uploading all videos for all of my schools. So make sure that you look. I'm going to be putting them in order. It'll say video 1, video 2, video 3, so on and so forth with the class dates and the name of the schools. So make sure you obviously look for RCBC. Okay, for your video. What else? This is obviously much easier for me to go over when we're not in person because nobody's, it's kind of like class. Nobody's talking back to me. Just kidding. Okay, so the 19th remove, we're going to meet 2 Christian Indians, okay? And then the 20th remove is when she gets ransomed back to her husband. She gets her son and her daughter back. The daughter Mary, because Sarah is dead. Sarah was the one that died during, I think, the 9th day of the traveling. Okay, so I think there's really not much more for me to do in regards to the narrative. Sorry. So with that being said, if you have questions about things that are due, anything, you can email. I sent you my personal email. I sent you my cell phone. We're going to have the YouTube channel. However, I have turned all commenting off because I cannot deal with comments coming from 15 different places. I am not that advanced with technology, and I kind of always forget my passwords. So either through Blackboard or email or text, please, you can FaceTime me if you really feel the need to. However, I would much prefer to do a Zoom meeting in which I would send you a link. We would set up an appointment, not an appointment, but, a day and a time to have a discussion. And then from there, I'll send you the link. You'll open it and we'll be able to have like a FaceTime thing that I can record and, just keep on file for God knows what reason. So if you do want to have a one-on-one, that's fine. I'm going to do open office hours for our class, which means that I believe I'm going to do it on Friday because I think that might be my easiest day to do it. So Friday at, let's do 11:30 to 12:30, okay? I will send a link. I will post it in Blackboard as well, okay? Along with the meeting ID number and the password. You'll have to enter the password to get into it. So if you have questions, you can save them till Friday and you can go in. It will be a real time, okay, just as if we were FaceTiming. So if you log in, we can then chat if you have questions. Other than that, I got nothing. So your thesis statement is due tonight by midnight. You should be able to submit that through Blackboard. If you can't, just send me an email with your thesis statement. That's all I need. What else? Your short essay is due on Rowlandson. Okay, I'm going to pull that up real fast. On the 23rd, which is next Monday, along with your extra credit. Now, I'm not quite sure, your additional assignment. I'm not quite sure how to go about this just yet, but my idea is that if you did it, we will set up a Zoom meeting time, or you can show it to me next Friday, whatever next Friday is. Shit, I hit the wrong button. Next Friday is the 27th. So during my open office hours, you can hop on, show me, and I can give you credit for that. Just bear with me. I'm trying to log on right now to our Blackboard page. Keep in mind, I'm going to be posting the videos in multiple places. So it's going to be in Blackboard under announcements, and it's going to be on our YouTube channel. I will post the link for the YouTube channel with the announcement, okay, with the video announcement in case you can't watch it. Let's see. Okay, so when you go to submit your paper on Rowlandson, you will go to course content, then you will go to week 10, and it says short essay number 1, Rowlandson. Okay, so these topics, they're 4 topics that I gave you. I'm just going to show you real fast. Let me share my screen. Share. Okay, so right here, this is where it is. So course content, week 10. Okay, I know it looks a little different than what you guys see. Short essay 1, number Rowlandson. So how does faith help her? How does it hinder her? What changes does she go through, and why do they keep her alive? So aside from the fact that they need money, is there an alternative reason? Is there an ulterior motive as to why they keep her alive? You know, she is quite annoying. She goes around constantly begging for food. Is there a reason that they don't just say, oh my gosh, screw her, let's just kill her? Okay, so if we think back to the story of Jocelyn, the pregnant woman, she complained a little too much, so they killed her, they killed the kid and her obviously unborn child. They stripped her, they knocked her in the head, and they threw her in the fire. So they killed her and the 2 kids, the one unborn and the one that she was holding. Now that could have been a lot of money right there. So why did they kill her but save Mary? Okay, is there a biblical reference in that area? Okay, because her name is Mary. We don't know. So anyway, that's your essay. It's due next Monday. You are submitting it through Blackboard. Okay, if you can't, you can send me an email, but I would 100% prefer to do it through Blackboard. Anyway, we are going to then start reading Hamlet. So you see that the link is here. It is in your textbook if we still have those wonderful books that we haven't used in forever. And I think other than that, that's all I have right now. So remember, Friday from 11:30 to 12:30 will be the open office hours. I really want to try to help you guys through all of this as much as I can. So if you guys have questions, feel free, again, send them my way, whatever you got to do. I do not know how to help you with other classes, so don't, I can only do so much. I think that's it. So I will see you guys later. I don't know. I'm sad that we're not going to have our wonderful end of semester party, because I like to throw parties at the end of the semester, but this is the new normal. Let's see what else. And yeah, I guess this will be our wonderful view. This is my office. It's kind of shitty. You'll see Christian a lot more in the videos too. He'll be super annoying. I think that's it. So you will get a quiz link emailed to you on Wednesday. There will be the videos posted to Blackboard and the YouTube page, which I will send the YouTube link as well. There's going to be lots of communication, so you guys have to be up on your emails, the group text. Okay, so if you have an alternate email that you would prefer to use, please let me know so that I can include it when I send my mass emails. Other than that, I think that's all I got. So I will see you guys when I see you, I guess. Have a good rest of your day. Bye, guys.